Alfred Acenas from our EBC Hawaii-Pacific Bureau has some updates in his part of the world, including the highest number of COVID-19 deaths reported in a single day. Plus, a Filipino-American former First Lady announces her bid as Hawaii's next governor. Take a look.
Aloha, I'm Alfred Acenas, and this is the latest from Hawaii and the Pacific. The Aloha State enters the month of September on a somber note, as it also records the most number of deaths in a single day since the pandemic began. 13 more people have died from COVID-19, bringing Hawaii's overall total to 602. According to Lieutenant Governor Josh Green, out of the 437 patients hospitalized across the state, 382 are unvaccinated. Dr. Green also recommended to the governor and county mayors to enforce a 72-hour pause on activities over the holiday weekend to allow hospitalizations to continue operating at manageable levels. Over the past weekend, Governor David Ige took to social media to dispel any rumor of his administration's plan for a statewide lockdown. Just 2 days after the Honolulu city government unveiled its Safe Access Oahu program, which would require customers to show proof of COVID-19 vaccination or testing before entering business establishments, Honolulu Mayor Rick Blangiardi met with a handful of demonstrators this morning outside Honolulu Hale in hopes of addressing their concerns. To recall, a similar but larger demonstration took place in early August inside the halls of the historic government building, where protesters voiced their opinions about the city's vaccine mandate for its employees and where Mayor Blangiardi directly engaged in dialogue. The first of two Hawaiian Airlines Airbus A330s designated to support the ongoing relocation of Afghan nationals departed Honolulu's International Airport this morning. This is part of the federal government's mission under the Civil Reserve Air Fleet, or CRAF, in which Hawaiian and several other U.S. carriers are dedicating aircraft and crew members to safely transport Afghans arriving in the United States from Europe. The other air carriers mentioned include American Airlines, Atlas Air, Delta Airlines, Omni Air, and United Airlines.
We need to cherish and we need to nurture our Aina. We must protect this for our children and our grandchildren to enjoy this. And we can do this together, and we will. This is why I am running for governor.
Former Hawaii First Lady and entrepreneur VICKY CAYETANO officially announced her bid as the state's next governor in 2022. Married to former Hawaii Governor Ben Cayetano, who was the country's first Filipino-American to hold such a position, VICKY CAYETANO, who has never held public office, hopes to be the first Asian American woman elected to the state's top job. Born in Manila in 1956, VICKY CAYETANO moved to San Francisco when she was just 3 years old. She majored in business and economics at Stanford University, but decided to drop out before her junior year in order to start her own travel agency. She is currently the president of United Laundry Services, based in Honolulu. Both being previously married, Ben and VICKY tied the knot in 1997, while Ben Cayetano was serving his first term as Hawaii's governor. Other potential candidates include incumbent Lieutenant Governor Josh Green and Kirk Caldwell, who completed 2 terms as Honolulu's mayor in 2020. Governor David Ige is barred from seeking a 3rd term. Reporting from Honolulu, Hawaii, we live in interesting times.